Brewpub Pizza is specifically designed with the hungry in mind. It's big, it's bold, and it's outrageously delicious. Brewpub Lotta Matza Pizza is made with your favorite premium meats and veggies, topped with over a half pound of real Wisconsin mozzarella cheese. When you're looking for the ultimate pizza adventure, when you crave a really serious pizza that brings the great Brewpub experience, this is the one. Pick it up today at your favorite local grocer. Brewpub Lotta Matza Pizza, the ingredients for a great time. Brewpub Pizza is specifically designed with the hungry in mind. It's big, it's bold, and it's outrageously delicious. Brewpub Lotta Matza Pizza is made with your favorite premium meats and veggies, topped with over a half pound of real Wisconsin mozzarella cheese. When you're looking for the ultimate pizza adventure, when you crave a really serious pizza that brings the great Brewpub experience, this is the one. Pick it up today at your favorite local grocer. Brewpub Lotta Matza Pizza, the ingredients for a great time. Brewpub Pizza is specifically designed with the hungry in mind. It's big, it's bold, and it's outrageously delicious. Brewpub Lotta Matza Pizza is made with your favorite premium meats and veggies, topped with over a half pound of real Wisconsin mozzarella cheese. When you're looking for the ultimate pizza adventure, when you crave a really serious pizza that brings the great Brewpub experience, this is the one. Pick it up today at your favorite local grocer. Brewpub Lotta Matza Pizza, the ingredients for a great time.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and everyone in between, welcome back to Rochester, Minnesota, Graham Arena Complex, the Toyota Rink. Sponsored by Toyota, and they won't let you forget it. We got a treat on tap for you today, quarterfinal number 2 of the 10th annual Big Pumpkin Invitational. The hometown Rochester Mustangs taking on the upstart Minnetonka Skippers. 14 minutes on the board. You can't hear me, can you, Justin? You can hear me?
Yeah, are you hearing yourself?
No. That's okay. I don't need to hear myself any more than anybody else needs to hear me. 14 minutes on the board. We play 14-minute periods here at the Big Pumpkin. The puck is down, and the Mustangs win the draw. It feels so nice to say Rochester Mustangs instead of the Rochester Rochesters. Wiedrich chases it down below the goal line, tries a centering pass. That's knocked right back where it came from. Here come the Skippers. Cash Hardy down the left side. Hardy shooting. It goes off the post, and Minnetonka already showing what it can do on offense. Hardy at the top of the circle. He'll try it one more time. Waiting behind the back of the Rochester net. Sends it over to Elliott Schultz, and the centering pass intercepted by Hodge for Rochester. He chips it ahead. We'll see if he can win the foot race. He can, but there's nobody there with him. The puck comes back into the neutral zone. It's the stick. Now the Skippers carry it ahead. That's Ozzie Ware. He's Oswald in the program, but he's Ozzie in your heart. Under the blue line, held in by the Skippers. Now into the neutral zone, that'll be offsides. 1:17 into the game. Play resumes, centered ahead by one of the two Wiedrichs on this Rochester team. Gavin is wearing number 20, and Ethan is wearing number 16. Here's Ace Lack. Carries it around the net. Drops it down into the corner. It hops the stick. Here's a chance for Minnetonka. Colton Nash loses the foot race to Vance Hansen. Nice play by Hansen to chip that puck away from Colton Nash. Colton Nash, Dean Stevens. Two key forwards to keep an eye on today for Minnetonka as the puck rolls up to Stevens. Stevens down the right-hand side. He's got oodles of skill. Tries a shot. Blocker save by Colton Brandt. Into the middle. Held in by Minnetonka's Max Aldrich. Two teams doing battle along the boards. Comes out to Aldrich at the blue line. He will retreat to the red line. Tosses it across to Bo Skelton. Skelton centers it ahead, goes off the skate of Brandt, still loose in front, finally cleared, and held in at the top of the circle by Minnetonka's Ben Sorensen. Look up, held down. Here's a chance for the Mustangs. Glances off the stick of Easton Ackley. And out of his reach, Aldrich will carry it out himself to the blue, to the red, to the blue. Aldrich down the middle on the backhand. Spins away, puts on the brakes. Tries a centering pass. Here's a chance. There's a shot blocker saved by Brandt. Centering pass by Doing, chipped just wide by Hoffman. Rochester trying to clear the zone once again. Ackley chasing after the puck. Held in by Aldrich. Rochester goes for a change. Aldrich loses the handle. Here's a chance for Wiedrich. Wiedrich, his backhand try intercepted. Now Nolan Steele to the top. Here's a shot from the point. It was off a stick and into the black netting. So 10:21 to go in the first period. It's a good time to tell you about both of our teams. Rochester enters today's matchup 2-0, a 7-0 win over Brainerd and a 4-1 win over Rogers last night. The leading scorer for the Rochester Mustangs, number 9, Jamison Iden with 3 goals and 4 points, followed by number 11, Brogan Hodge, and number 22, Nolan Steele with 3 points apiece. 8 different goal scorers last night for the Mustangs. Hoping that depth can win out against a very skilled and speedy Tonka squad. Minnetonka also enters today's game with a 2-0 record, wins over Blaine 8-2 and White Bear Lake 7-1. Coming into today's game, number 10, Dean Stevens, led all skaters with 8 goals and 11 points. The second leading scorers for Minnetonka are number 5, Colton Nash with 4 points, and number 14, Colton Crook with 4 points. Skippers have allowed 0 goals in the third period so far. Nolan Steele leans in to take the offensive zone draw against Cash Hardy. Here's Hodge. Hodge winding and firing. That's very wide. Hodge, one of the bigger kids, out on the ice, and when he gets into a shot, he can really get into it. We've got a penalty called on Minnetonka. It'll be a tripping call against number 14, Colton Crook. As Hardy holds the zone for the Skippers, Rochester struggling to get the puck out of their own zone, let alone set something up on the power play. Brandt will hold on. 42 seconds to go in the Rochester power play. Skippers chasing the puck all the way down in their end as the face-off resumes play. Just under 9 minutes to go in the first period. And Rochester with 1 single shot on goal so far. That'll be their second shot. It's a bouncing puck. And Stevens is behind his own net, gaining speed through his own zone. Dean Stevens across the blue line, tries a move. It's poked away by Lack. Stevens trying to take it right back. Unable to do so. Stevens and Skelton, the penalty killers for the Skippers. A slap shot by Stevens. Chest save and held on to by Brandt. Play resumes. Aldrich looking for Nash. Puck hopped his stick, but now it's held in at the top of the circle. Long shot, big rebound. Stevens tries a shot. That goes wide. Lack taking the scenic route to the puck. It's eventually overtaken by Skelton. Skelton slaloming his way into his own zone. Skippers will regroup. We'll pass over to Stevens. He's across the blue line. He's got Nash and Skelton going toward the Rochester net. Long pass. Here's a shot held onto by Brandt. Colton Brandt doing a nice job of not allowing any rebounds. To the neutral zone, Skippers will go D to D. Very light pressure coming from the Rochester Mustangs, content to let the Skippers hang out in their own zone. Puck rung around the boards, giving chase to it is Easton Ackley. Ackley and Isaac Halverson. Halverson, Ackley, and Daniels making up the forward line for the Mustangs. Here's a shot by Ware that goes high off the glass. As Daniels muscles the puck away from a Skipper, it goes under the stick of Ackley. It will roll all the way down for an icing. 6:56 to go in the first period. Our score 0-0. Shots on goal so far, 6 for Minnetonka, 2 for Rochester. Logan Hodge wraps the puck around the boards. Is it held in at the blue line? I can't totally tell. Held in by Hardy. Hardy has it poked away by Wiedrich. Now Hodge. Hodge behind his own net once again. It's on the brakes, trying to escape the pressure being applied by Colton Crook. Now here's Wiedrich. Wiedrich with Steele and Tarasov. Here's Hardy. Hardy shooting too high. So Cash Hardy has hit a post and has just missed the net by inches. Good start for the big forward. Here's Hodge. Hodge has Tarasov in the middle to Tarasov. Oh! He couldn't hang on to it, and then he held on to it. And then his half shot rolls through the crease. Nobody there to tap it home for Rochester. Wiedrich off the wall to Tarasov. Tarasov back to Wiedrich. Wiedrich steps around a defender, cutting in, shooting, and a save by Hudson Tucker, the Minnetonka netminder. We'll have a whistle, 5:45 to go. Puck rolling slowly behind the Minnetonka net. 4 of the 5 Skippers all below their own dots. If they manage to get the puck out, it won't be with numbers. Skelton steps around a defender. He's still got possession. Skelton, Nash, and Stevens. Boy, a speedy forward line out there for the Skippers at the moment. Now Lack over the red line. He's got some speed too. Goes around a defender. Lack tries a shot. Rebound in front. Oh! Goodness gracious, that's twice now that Rochester has had an open net off a rebound and has been unable to capitalize. Here's a shot by Lack, doesn't get all the way through. Here's another shot, toe save, and again on the doorstep, Isaac Halverson. The puck goes right under his stick, so the Mustangs putting a scare into the Skippers late in the first period. Sent ahead, here's Jamison Idem. Idem along the wall to the blue line. Stevens takes it away. It's a 3-on-1 for Minnetonka if they hurry. And Bo Skelton ran himself out of real estate. He'll have to regroup behind the Rochester net. He reverses ice, gives it to Stevens. Stevens up the wall to Schultz. Schultz holds it in. Back down into the corner. Now Schultz walking into the middle. He shoots. Is saved by Brandt. Now here come the Mustangs. Weston Brandt fires a shot, rebound. Ethan Daniels waiting to see what Minnetonka wants to do. Pass ahead, held in by the Mustangs. Off the wall, here's Ware sends it ahead to Doing. Doing headmans the puck up to Hoffman. Hoffman can't get around a defender. It's picked up by Doing. Doing into the middle. Doing shoots. Rebound! And both these teams seem allergic to capitalizing on rebounds in the opening frame. Now into the middle, Hoffman putting himself on a carousel, working the puck around. Drops it off to the skipper D pair. Long shot off the pad into the corner. Brandt so far 9 for 9. And shots on goal and saves. There's a chance from the top of the circle. There's a shot tipped in front. Still loose. Still pushing it about. It's still loose. No goal. Colton Brandt hangs on. Hodge wraps it around the boards. Tarasov up to Wiedrich. Wiedrich has the puck poked away. It's taken away by Hardy. Hardy chips it up to Crook. Crook runs into trouble at the blue line. It's dumped in by Stinson. Hodge makes a move, goes around one player, goes around a second. Hodge carrying it ahead for the Mustangs. Somebody will pick up his spot on defense. Shot by Hodge, very wide. Wiedrich won't be able to get there. Here's a chance for Minnetonka. Crook, he's got Stinson down in the middle. Here's a shot by Crook. Glove save and held on to. .2:14 to go in the first period. Shots on goal 12-8 in favor of Minnetonka. Minnetonka will send out the line of Skelton, Nash, and Stevens. Looks like Minnetonka still working with this year's practice jerseys. Unless, of course, these are their game uniforms. In that case, congratulations on the simplicity. Ace Lack will carry it forward for Rochester across the blue line. Oof. Just offsides. Lack an item. Trying to create the chance for the Mustangs. We'll line it up just outside the Minnetonka zone. And thankfully the puck was dropped before Rascal Flats could start singing. So Ozzie Ware carries it ahead for Minnetonka, slides it up to the forward line. Stevens going towards the net. A long pass by Skelton, doesn't find a stick. Now cutting it up is Schultz. Schultz goes around a defender. Schultz shooting off the side of the cage. Bouncing, rolling puck. Locked up along the sideboards. Colton Nash. He's got Skelton down below the goal line if he needs help. Puck comes to Stevens at the top of the circle. Stevens off the wall. There's a chance for Lack once again. As we enter the final minute of the first period. Skelton drops it to Stevens. Stevens, one move, two move. Can't make the third. Up to the top. Here's a shot by Schultz. It goes too high. Colton Nash pinned up along the boards by a Mustang. Puck comes out in front. Nobody home. 35 seconds to go in the period. Cutting in front. Schultz. Shooting scores! Elliot Schultz breaks the tie. Schultz steps off the half wall and rips a shot top shelf. Minnetonka takes a 1-0 lead over Rochester with 33 seconds to go in the first period. Schultz from Skelton sounds a bit like a law firm as Minnetonka will try to extend their lead in the final seconds of the first period. The final seconds tick off, so we will go into the second period. Minnetonka leading Rochester 1-0. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
Brew Pub Pizza is specifically designed with the hungry in mind. It's big, it's bold, and it's outrageously delicious. Brew Pub Lotta Matza Pizza is made with your favorite premium meats and veggies, topped with over a half pound of real Wisconsin mozzarella cheese. When you're looking for the ultimate pizza adventure, when you crave a really serious pizza that brings the great Brew Pub experience, this is the one. Pick it up today at your favorite local grocer. Brew Pub Lotta Matza Pizza, the ingredients for a great time. Brew Pub Pizza is specifically designed with the hungry in mind. It's big, it's bold, and it's outrageously delicious. Brew Pub Lotta Matza Pizza is made with your favorite premium meats and veggies, topped with over a half pound of real Wisconsin mozzarella cheese. When you're looking for the ultimate pizza adventure, when you crave a really serious pizza that brings the great Brew Pub experience, this is the one. Pick it up today at your favorite local grocer. Brew Pub Lotta Matza Pizza, the ingredients for a great time. Brew Pub Pizza is specifically designed with the hungry in mind. It's big, it's bold, and it's outrageously delicious. Brew Pub Lotta Matza Pizza is made with your favorite premium meats and veggies, topped with over a half pound of real Wisconsin mozzarella cheese. When you're looking for the ultimate pizza adventure, when you crave a really serious pizza that brings the great Brew Pub experience, this is the one. Pick it up today at your favorite local grocer. Brew Pub Lotta Matza Pizza, the ingredients for a great time.
Woo! Well, Justin, I can say with certainty I am now starving after looking at that Lots of Matza Brew Pub Pizza commercial. Lots of Matza Brew Pub Pizza from our friends at Bernatello Foods. Minnetonka looks to be hungry for a second goal. The Skippers take a 1-0 lead into the second period over the Rochester Mustangs. Not for a lack of chances for Rochester, just unable to capitalize on a couple of rebounds. Tarasov slides it into the middle. And Nolan Steele has his stick lifted right at the opportune moment. Minor personnel change for Rochester. They'll swap their forward line. And Ackley sends it up the wall. Mustangs go right back to work in the Minnetonka zone. Centering pass, nobody home. Cruising ahead, Minnetonka loses the handle. Puck comes back into the neutral zone. Aldrich chips it ahead, goes off the blade of Cash Hardy. That'll be offsides. 12:57 to go in the second period. The face-off just outside the Minnetonka zone, one back by the Mustangs. The clearance attempt doesn't go anywhere. Dean Stevens, it's on a little toe drag, tries a shot. That's just wide. Now gathered up by Bo Skelton. Skelton cutting towards the middle as the puck taken away, and here come the Mustangs. Across the red, that's the other Wiedrich, Gavin Wiedrich. I believe he had 2 goals last night for the Mustangs. Centered ahead, here's Stevens. He's got Colton Nash on his right. Stevens shoots too high and wide. Stevens working his way towards the net. He'll take another shot. He shoots, chest save, and held on to by Colton Brandt, who has been gosh darn near perfect through nearly 16 minutes of play. Rochester getting set up in the neutral zone. Hodge slings it over to Tarasov. Tarasov chips it in deep. Wiedrich going in front of the net. So Wiedrich, Steele, and Tarasov. That first line for the Mustangs. Jake Cunningham banks it off the wall deep into the Tonka zone. Cunningham was named player of the game last night after scoring a goal and playing exceptional defense in the Mustangs' 4-1 win over Rogers. As Cunningham pinches, holds his own. Nice play, Tarasov and Wiedrich in the middle. He tries to get it out front. Can't do it, being hounded by Minnetonka's Brody Lee. Hodge off the glass, but taken away by Lee. Lee sends it ahead, gloved and held onto by Brandt. Mustangs once again trying to get through that neutral zone, just not enough speed in transition to make the skippers sweat. Skippers hold up their end of the bargain. Here's a I was going to say a shot from the dot. The centering pass goes just wide. That was Colton Crook. Looking for a forward mate and a prime scoring opportunity. Sorensen bobbles the puck, regains the biscuit, throws it up to Crook. It's tossed right back into the Tonka zone. Chasing after it is Ethan Daniels. Daniels wins the race, and he's bumped into the boards by Sorensen. Here come the Skippers, a 3-on-2. If they hurry. Drop pass in the slot to Hardy. Hardy shoots, blocker save, and held onto by Colton Brandt. Oh, and all that effort from Rochester's Gavin Wiedrich, all for not chasing the puck all the way into the Minnetonka zone after pretty much everybody else had stopped chasing it. Well, that'll be an icing call. The faceoff will come all the way back down into the Mustangs' end. The Edina Pee Wee AA lined up on the catwalk behind the Rochester goal. The Hornets will take on Stillwater in our next quarter final. The winner of that game will take on the winner of Lakeville North and the name of the team that I'm forgetting. Who plays in that game? Lakeville North and Eden Prairie. That's who it is. I knew it was two red and black teams. So the winner of this game will get Chaskatchan, who upset Woodbury in the previous quarterfinal. And then our third quarterfinal will feature Edina and Stillwater, and the winner of that game will take on the winner of Lakeville North and Eden Prairie. Lots going on here at the Graham Arena Complex on the Olmsted County Fairgrounds. If you get bored watching hockey, you can take a tour of the fairgrounds and maybe even spend a moment admiring that gosh darn majestic corncob water tower. Justin and I saw that corncob water tower at sunrise this morning, and I thought, this is America right here. sunrise, corn, water in a metal tank. 9:20 to go in the second period. It's a chance for Rochester. His shot doesn't get there. Chance for Nolan Steele, muscled away from the puck. Here's Lee. Lee at the dot. Lee shoots. It goes just wide. Ethan Daniels, who was in the neutral zone after that initial rush, picks up the puck, drops it off. Daniels at the goal line, gives it to Hodge. Hodge shooting too high into the black netting. Need 54 to go in the second period. Puck is down, spinning away from trouble. Skippers will carry it out. Shot by Crook, blocked in front by Cunningham. And now Isaac Halverson will carry it ahead. Halverson going 1-on-2, 1-on-3 now against 3 Skippers. Eventually the Skippers clear. Pressuring is Will Stinson, who loses his feet. Goes down. So Crook, Hardy, and Stinson, the forward line. Here's a chance for Halverson. Halverson pokes it ahead, but he's quickly overtaken by Ben Sorensen, and Sorensen lofts the puck in the neutral zone where it's taken by Stinson. Stinson to Hardy. Hardy with room. Shooting, scores! Top shelf. Cash Hardy beats Colton Brandt glove side, and the Skippers lead 2-0. I believe the scoring play will read Hardy from Stinson and Sorensen, but we'll toss it down to our man in the box, Robin Cook, momentarily, and his dulcet tones will let us know who gets on the score sheet. Well, he might not get official credit for it, but I'm going to give Ben Sorensen credit for the initial assist. Starting that long pass. Here's Bo Skelton. Skelton on the backhand, looking for an option. Tosses it off the wall to Ware. Ware gives it back to Skelton. Skelton at the dot. He's got Stevens below the goal, and he centers it in front. What a save by Colton Brandt. Oh. Boy, I tell you, if Rochester pops one home here, the goaltending of Colton Brandt is going to keep this a very close game. Nolan Steele taking the defensive zone draw for Rochester. Referee lining everybody up. Rolls through the legs of Steele, and eventually the Mustangs get it into the neutral zone. Here's Steele. Steele's got Weidrich on the left side. He had Tarasov, but loses the handle. The puck is cleared back to the Rochester zone. That'll be an icing against Minnetonka. Steele manages to win the draw. Tarasov offers it up to the D. Weidrich backhands it ahead. Not enough juice on it to get it through a pair of Skippers. Weidrich to Steele. Loose puck in front. Stopped by Tucker, and eventually he covers. Justin. Eventually, they're going to get a handle on one of those loose pucks, and eventually they're going to score. You just got to believe. Gosh dang it. If I added up the distance between near Rochester goals and Rochester goals, it would be 4 inches. That made a lot more sense when I was thinking about it. I'm doing 4 back-to-back games, Justin. The metaphors aren't always going to land. Sent ahead by the Skippers. It's Cash Hardy. Hardy had the second goal for Minnetonka, and he slides it across, dancing through the skates of Max Aldrich. Aldrich can't hold his own. Here's a chance for Rochester. Eventually, Hardy takes it back. Ace Lack chasing Hardy. Hardy gets a shot off, stopped by Brandt. Held on to, frozen. 6:06 to go in the second period. You expect analogies before the game and not during the game? Maybe I'm running on empty already. I haven't had anything to eat, Justin. If a hot dog magically appeared on this table right now, then maybe I wouldn't have such bad analogies. A little Earth, Wind, and Fire will carry us into the 6-minute mark of the second period. 2-0 Minnetonka. Skippers also leading in shots, 19-12. Hardy lining up to take the offensive zone draw against Lack. Lack wins the draw. Rochester unable to clear. Puck going through the slot, sticked away by Colton Brandt. Will Stinson pinned up along the boards for Minnetonka by a herd of Mustangs. Into the middle, a backhand try, stopped, held onto by Colton Brandt. Boy, every 20 seconds, Colton Brandt stops the puck and freezes time. The shot on the top of the circle, gloved and held onto by Brandt. Oh, man, I'm getting tired of saying that. I'm not sick, but I'm not well. Justin's having flashbacks to high school with this song. High school, middle school. How old are you? 35? Oh, you don't look a day over 27, Justin. Ozzie Ware chasing the puck down in the Minnetonka end, wheeling around his own net, being pressured by Ethan Daniels. Ware turns it around and gives it back to Elliot Schultz. Schultz had the opening goal for the Skippers. He gets it to Skelton. Skelton's got Stevens on the other side. Shot by Skelton. Stopped and held onto by Colton Brandt. So Brandt's save total up to 21. And the 2 goals that Minnetonka has scored, both simply beautiful shots that found their mark. Hodge being pressured by a Skipper, eventually loses the puck. I believe that's Henry Hoffman, number 29. Now to the point. Here's a long shot. That goes wide. Tarasov will have Nolan Steele before they both go down. Nolan Steele was cutting into the middle, and Henry Hoffman will sit 2 minutes, I believe, for interference with 4:34 to go in the second period. This will be the second power play for Rochester. The Mustangs currently 0 for 1 with the man advantage, 1:30 on the minor penalty clock. I'm never going to get used to that. Never going to get used to the 1:30 minor penalties. Puck is down. Tonka cannot clear. Rochester looking to go to work on the power play. And looks like we got Lack, Wiedrich, and Item, along with Hodge and Cunningham. And for right now, it's Minnetonka with the puck. Will Stinson backhands it over to Hardy. Hardy sends it behind the Rochester net. It's gathered up by Hodge. Now ahead, sent right back down by the Skippers. Stopped by Brandt, who one-hands it over to Wiedrich. Now to Hodge. Hodge through his own zone. Now to the red line. Now Lack. Lack to Hodge. Hodge skating it ahead. It's taken away by Hardy. Hardy going 1-on-2. A couple of Rochester defenders. Now Hodge. Hodge will skate it ahead, loses the handle, but it ends up on the stick of Item, and they are incredibly offsides, but we're going to ignore that. Item to Wiedrich in the Whittle. Jeez. Wiedrich in the middle to Cunningham. Now Wiedrich shoots. That's blocked. Out of the blue line. Held in. Pass intercepted by Minnetonka. The final seconds rolling off this Rochester power play. And taken ahead by the Skippers. Stevens and Hardy. A 2-on-1 for Minnetonka. Stevens looking, shooting too high. Now Item working his way towards the net for Rochester. Item is at not a hook, that's a stick lift. Now held in, Rochester went for a massive line change. Nobody there to support the puck carrier. Stevens taps it ahead for Skelton. Now Stevens intercepts a puck, slides it over, and Crook cannot bury. Nice play by Stevens. Pulls off a little toe drag backdoor action. Colton Crook inches away from extending this Minnetonka lead to 3-0. Now Lack working his way in, can't finish off the move. Ahead to Skelton. Skelton's got Stevens in the middle. Skelton working his way towards the net. Shoot, stopped by Brandt. And ahead, held in. Stevens between his own legs. He shoots, blocker save. Rebound in front, covered up, and held onto by Colton Brandt. Bo Skelton taking the draw in the offensive zone. The Skelton, Nash, and Stevens line is back out on the ice. Stevens up to the top. There's a shot tipped just wide. Skelton's pass intercepted, carried out by Rochester. The Mustangs give it right back to the Skippers. Skelton carrying it ahead. Rochester gets it to the blue line, now to the red line. The second blue line, they dump it in. 1:30 to go in the second period. Minnetonka's defender carrying it out. Long pass gets it to Stevens on the blue line, poked away by Hodge. I believe that puck might have been kicked into the neutral zone. Tucker taps it to Lee. Lee behind the Minnetonka net. Really loses the handle, but regains his composure and chips it up the boards to Hoffman. Hoffman goes right back behind his own net. Here's a drop pass. Tarasov up to the line, shooting. Stopped and held on to Hudson Tucker. Puck down in the offensive zone for the Mustangs. Comes out to the blue line. Waiting. Sends it ahead. It's blocked. Out of the red line. Dumped right back in by the Mustangs. Sorensen for Minnetonka. Backhands it to the opposite side. Now it's along the half wall. A couple of Mustangs pressuring. Leighton Dewing sends it to the opposite side, comes back to the point. One move, two move, and It'll be taken away by the Skippers. A 4-on-1 if they hurry. And a fabulous play by Brogan Hodge to break that up. Sliding on his belly, knocking the puck away. The final seconds of the second period will tick off. So after 2 periods of play, Minnetonka leads Rochester 2-0. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back in 63 seconds, Justin.
Brew Pub Pizza is specifically designed with the hungry in mind. It's big, it's bold, and it's outrageously delicious. Brew Pub Lotta Matza Pizza is made with your favorite premium meats and veggies, topped with over a half pound of real Wisconsin mozzarella cheese. When you're looking for the ultimate pizza adventure, when you crave a really serious pizza that brings the great Brew Pub experience, this is the one. Pick it up today at your favorite local grocer. Brew Pub Lotta Matza Pizza, the ingredients for a great time. Brew Pub Pizza is specifically designed with the hungry in mind. It's big, it's bold, and it's outrageously delicious. Brew Pub Lotta Matza Pizza is made with your favorite premium meats and veggies, topped with over a half pound of real Wisconsin mozzarella cheese. When you're looking for the ultimate pizza adventure, when you crave a really serious pizza that brings the great Brew Pub experience, this is the one. Pick it up today at your favorite local grocer. Brew Pub Lotta Matza Pizza, the ingredients for a great time. Brew Pub Pizza is specifically designed with the hungry in mind. It's big, it's bold, and it's outrageously delicious. Brew Pub Lotta Matza Pizza is made with your favorite premium meats and veggies, topped with over a half pound of real Wisconsin mozzarella cheese. When you're looking for the ultimate pizza adventure, when you crave a really serious pizza that brings the great Brew Pub experience, this is the one. Pick it up today at your favorite local grocer. Brew Pub Lotta Matza Pizza, the ingredients for a great time.
Rochester going on the power play with 13:24 to go in the third period. If Rochester's going to get back into this game, they're going to have to start taking advantage of these power plays. The Mustangs so far 0 for 2. Right now, Rochester struggling to get anything going in the offensive zone. Even with the man advantage, Hardy can't beat Hodge on the move. Stinson and Hardy providing a lot of pressure, considering they're on the penalty kill. Here's Skelton. Skelton shorthanded, shoots, stopped by Brandt. Brandt tapped it behind his own net, hoping for a defender to go get it, but Skelton took it. Colton Nash tries a shot, blocker save by Brandt. Now off the wall. It's a long pass ahead, that'll be icing. And by the time we drop the puck, the penalty will nearly be over with 4 seconds left in that penalty against Ware. Final seconds tick off. We are back to 5-on-5 hockey. Rochester dumps the puck in, stopped behind the Minnetonka net by the goaltender Hudson Tucker. Tucker's been perfect so far, 14 saves on 14 shots for the Skippers. While his counterpart Colton Brandt has not been perfect for Rochester, but he has been more impressive, 25 saves on 27 shots for Colton Brandt. Puck high, that'll be a high stick. It's taken by Steele. Steele working his way toward the Minnetonka net. Here's a shot. That'll be touched up. Rochester will go back on the power play. Goodness, I hope it makes a difference this time. I get knocked down, but I get up again. A little Chumbawamba to set the mood before this power play. Sorensen will sit 2 minutes. Hooking, tripping, interference, something. Ace Lack will take the draw on the power play. Rochester 0 for 3 on the power play so far. Maybe the fourth time's a charm. Got to get that puck first. Item Wiedrick and Lack, the forwards on the power play with Hodge and Cunningham. The defenders, both Hodge and Cunningham, can really let her rip from the blue line. As Hodge holds it in. Pass intercepted by the Skippers. They will clear, and Cunningham will have to regroup in his own zone. Well, Lack finally clears it, gets it to Item. Item at the red, Item at the blue. He's overtaken and knocked away from the puck by Henry Hoffman. Hoffman coming almost out of nowhere. Now Cunningham off the wall to the blue line. It gets out into the neutral zone. Lack down the right-hand side. He's got Easton Ackley. And Rochester, goodness, unable to get a shot off on the power play. The Mustangs 0 for 4 with the man advantage as Brody Lee works his way in, shooting. Saved by Brandt. Ethan Daniels carrying it out for Rochester. Brody Lee on the back check. Lee gathers it up behind the Tonka net, skates it out. He's got Hardy on the far side. He sees him and hits him. Cash Hardy over the blue. He's got Crook and Stinson. Hardy, beautiful move to the backhand and a save by Brandt. Whoo, goodness gracious. So Hardy still going to work down below the goal line. Tries a saucer pass. It escapes under the glove of Lee and all the way down into the Tonka zone. Now Hansen up the wall to through the skates of a Mustang. And Stinson gets a stick on it, so it won't be icing. Will Stinson chases the puck down, drops it off for Hardy. Hardy back to Stinson. Stinson to Crook in the middle. Can't get a handle on it. Here come the Mustangs, a 2-on-2. If they hustle, Wiedrich has got Tarasov in the middle. Wiedrich tries a centering pass. That's knocked away. 8 minutes to go in the third period. Steele waiting, centers on the doorstep. Wiedrich still on the doorstep, is still loose. Stopped by Tucker. And 2-on-2 the other way. Stevens, toe drag, shoots wide. Sorensen tipped ahead, no cover. Stevenson in the corner, all the way out to the top of the circle. There's a shot, that goes wide. The Skippers are offsides. Puck chipped ahead off the boards. Lack puts on a nice move. He's on his backhand. Lack stops. Pushes it ahead. The puck taken away by the Skippers. Dean Stevens once again steps around a defender, cutting towards the net. He's got both Nash and Skelton in the middle. Here's Nash. Nash can't get enough on it to direct it where he wanted it to go. Now into the neutral zone. Rotating backwards. Skippers go D to D. Skelton on the half wall to Nash. Nash walking in, shooting, and a rebound. Nobody home. Schultz fakes a shot, then shoots, goes off the glove of Hodge. Off a Skipper stick, Rochester goes for a big change. Now Nash for Stevens. Stevens, nice play by Skelton to wait for Stevens to get across line. Shot held on to and frozen by Colton Brandt. Puck rolls all the way out. Here's a chance for Rochester, skating ahead. Poked away, not offsides, apparently. The Skipper's trying to clear, it's held in. Here's a chance in front, Steele shooting, scores, and Rochester's on the board! The Mustangs are on the board! Nolan Steele deposits the centering pass. Ball game, ball game. Oh, a little life on the Mustang bench. Praise the Lord. Ethan Daniels with the puck pressure below the line, slides it out. Steele on the doorstep, beats Tucker, and the Mustangs have cut this Skipper lead in half. The assist is officially going to go to Ackley. I thought it was Daniels, but Easton Ackley will get the assist in the scorebook. Here's Lack. Lack puts it off the boards into the neutral zone. Let's see if Rochester can maintain the momentum. Still plenty of time for the Mustangs to tie this game. 5:18 to go in the third period. Colton Crook along the goal line. Centers it to Hardy, and Hardy banks it off the wall up to the D. Can't get to it. Stinson to Ware on the blue line. Ware looking for an option. Spins away from Lack. Ware into the bowling alley. He shoots too high. The rebound also too high. Wobbling its way over the Mustang net. Hardy in front, sticked away by Brandt. Held in at the top of the circle. That's Elliott Schultz. He's got one of the Skipper's 2 goals so far. Schultz goes around a defender and sends it back up to Ware on the blue line. Ware tries the same move that he tried before, but the Rochester players overskate the puck. Ware maintaining possession, backhands it to Hardy. Now in front, one-handed ahead, can't get it to Stinson. Nice play by Rochester's Weston Brandt to get a pad on that. Hardy to Ware one more time. It goes off the skate of Tarasov. Big change for Rochester, and Minnetonka unable to take advantage on the errant pass. Here is Schultz. Schultz will carry it in himself. Around one man, around 2. And the puck pinned up just underneath the Toyota board. As Hodge muscling the puck around his own net. He's waiting, sends it dangerously through his own zone. Thankfully, 0 Skippers in the vicinity. Steele, Item, and Daniels, the forward line for Rochester. Goes off the stick. Skelton chasing it, bodied out of the way by Hodge. Hodge will dump it down. That is offsides. Face off at center ice. I'm still not totally sure what that rule is on offsides and face-offs at center ice, but I can't keep up with the rule changes anymore. Ace Lack with a great play. He's got Wiedrich joining him on the rush, but Lack unfortunately overtaken by a pair of Skippers. Puck sent ahead, stopped by Tucker, loose in front. 3:04 to go in the third period. Minnetonka nursing a 2-1 lead over Rochester. Shots on goal so far, 31-19 in favor of the Skippers. Ace Lack nearly won the draw to himself. Tries a shot, glances off a Skipper defender's stick and too high. Skelton, Stevens, and Nash, the forward line for Minnetonka. We'll see if they come off the ice for the rest of the game. Slap shot by Stevens, stopped by Brandt. 2:45 to go in regulation. Across the line, gets it over to Stevens. Stevens pirouettes in the neutral zone, sends it down. To the middle, stopped at the red line, a little hesitation, and we'll see if the Mustangs can take advantage. Wiedrich get a shot off, he shoots! Oh, maybe an inch or 2 higher, and he would have beaten Tucker pad side. 2:15 to go, and here's Skelton. Skelton tries a move, converts, and then shoots too high. 2 Skippers are down. This would be the time to take advantage if you're Rochester. They do not. A spinning slap shot. Doesn't get enough on it to direct it. Lack tips it into the neutral zone. 3 out of the 5 Rochester players go for a line change with the puck on their half of the ice. Stop doing that. Cunningham on his backhand, now on his forehand. Cunningham simply sends a rocket out of the zone. 1:43 to go in regulation. Rochester's going to call timeout. So it's a nice time to timeout has been called. That'll be a chance for me to tell you about one of our sponsors today. In addition to lots of Matzo Brew Pub Pizza from our friends at Bernatello Foods, be the MVP of dinner time and bring home a lots of Matzo Brew Pub Pizza for your family. Our other co-sponsor for today's game, Weichert Realty. The Weichert Advantage, Realtor Joe McCullough, and Mortgage Wizard Pete Rinzel. You can reach Realtor Joe McCullough. His office number is 651-702-1499, or you can reach him his email, joe@wradvantage.com. He is a 2021 Weichert Ambassador Club award winner in Pete Rinzel, the father of an NHL first-round draft pick, and just a solid human being to have in your corner. In this housing market, Justin, you can't put more of a premium on trusting your realtor and your mortgage broker. With interest rates where they are, right now I'm scrapping to buy a lean-to in Prospect Park. Weichert Advantage, Weichert Realtors, Realtor Joe McCullough, Mortgage Wizard Pete Rinzel. Give him a shout. Rung around the glass. Here we go. Mustangs have 95 seconds to score one goal. Coming out of the timeout, we'll see what Coach Rob Wiedrich has up his sleeve. I would assume that as soon as that puck gets across the red line, the Mustangs will pull their goaltender. Hardy backhands it ahead. Hodge picks it up. Here's your chance. Hodge collides. Minnetonka's Colton Crook. Both players go down. No harm, no foul. 1:10 to go in regulation. Stinson dodges Hodge, and Lack sends it around the boards. Not nearly hard enough to get out. The backhand try goes off the side of the cage. The skipper's holding that Rochester zone like their lives depend on it. Schultz at the top of the zone, off the wall, into the middle. Slap shot, scores! Colton Crook bangs one home, and Minnetonka's lead is now 3-1 with 45 seconds left in the game. Rochester just couldn't get enough of a handle on the puck to set anything up. Couldn't get out of the zone. The puck is down. 40 seconds to go. Skelton carries it ahead for Minnetonka, and it looks like so that'll be Crook from Hardy and Schultz. 20 seconds to go in regulation. And for right now, it looks like Minnetonka will meet Chaska Chanhassen. Tell me if you've heard that before, in the Big Pumpkin semifinals as the final 10 seconds tick off. So a win for Minnetonka, but it shouldn't go unsaid. The performance by Rochester's Colton Brandt today, outstanding. 30 saves on 33 shots. Minnetonka goaltender Hudson Tucker, 20 saves on 21 shots. Our final, Minnetonka 3, Rochester 1. The Skippers will, as I said, meet Chaska Chanhassen in the semifinals. Don't go anywhere. We will be back with our third quarterfinal, Edina and Stillwater, after a quick Zamboni break.
Pizza is specifically designed with the hungry in mind. It's big, it's bold, and it's outrageously delicious. Brewpub Lotta Matza Pizza is made with your favorite premium meats and veggies, topped with over a half pound of real Wisconsin mozzarella cheese. When you're looking for the ultimate pizza adventure, when you crave a really serious pizza that brings the great Brewpub experience, this is the one. Pick it up today at your favorite local grocer. Brewpub Lotta Matza Pizza, the ingredients for a great